Welcome everyone to tonight's stream. Some more Icarus. Round 2. I guess technically round 2 is the second live stream with Icarus, though I have played a little bit since last time because they did post a an update, a patch, and I was like, hey, I gotta check and see because it said in the patch notes that it fixed an experience issue, and I had to make sure. And yeah, I did not see it fits the issue that I was seeing before. So good evening, Jason, Jenny, Felonius, Liam. Good evening, Liam. Thank you for joining in with Dad. Hi, back. So yeah, we're going to look some more Icarus. You know, again, it did say there was an update, a patch, like the day after the last live stream. Was like, here's a patch. I won't say it was then. I mean, it was like right then. And let me see if I can find it. I don't say there's a patch. I could be wrong. I thought there was a patch. I remember seeing there was an update for it, and it said in the note somewhere. I remember seeing it. Fixes some stuff with well, it's also like people were having problems with like the update not working right, something with like patch going through, crashing. Yeah, progress in offline mode is not serializing correctly. Working to fix this ASAP. As of right now, it's still not fixed. Let's go ahead and say that. Yeah, question about game. I did not get your DM yet. I have been, you know, it's been busy week so far. I have not seen anything about that, any of that yet. So if you got a question, go ahead and ask it now, Jenny. But no, I had not seen the DM yet. In fact, I'm right now having trouble with YouTube not wanting to even like pick up right. Like it just keeps like freezing up, loading like the page for the stream. It's did this before, now it's doing it again. So yeah, how's everybody been? It has been I've had a lot going this week. If tea and cocoa and pumpkin in the game, I have not seen that yet. I haven't seen any of that. Of course, I'm still just doing the Outpost right now. Because I don't like the idea still of having, you know, your progress go away. I still don't get the whole thought process behind, let's make this the opposite of all the successful games out there and have it be a thing where, you know, you have all this stuff to build, but then you go and leave it afterwards. Like, you know, it's like if you want a permanent outpost, do the outpost thing. Otherwise, the missions, you're leaving stuff behind. I still don't get that reasoning behind it. Same way as you are high tech. You're on a little rocket thing that lets you leave and go back up to space. Why is it we don't bring anything? No, like special building tools. No knife, even nothing like that. It still is like weird. You know, I still do not get some of the thinking behind the way the game has been set up. You know, there's just some stuff that just does not make sense, like at all. And I you know, I have not done the mission stuff yet because again, I have no reason to play the game if it's like after so much time you're done. You know, it's like starting Ark and finding out that if you're not off of the island in X amount of time, that you lose. And if you get off the island in X amount of time, technically you do lose again because you don't get to keep your stuff. It's not, there's no point in building a fancy base and saying, check out my base. So yeah, the outposts supposedly are supposed to be everything except predators and basically like really bad storms. I haven't seen any really bad storms yet either. That's the other thing, is it seems like it's missing. I haven't seen anything say specifically no damaging weather, but again, I have not been able to find I haven't had a single storm outside of it making me cold. I haven't had a single storm that was like, you know, lightning striking, causing fires or anything like that. I haven't seen anything of that in the outpost yet. You took a floater for tomorrow. Okay. Hello, Sanchez. Thanks for joining. The plants, I haven't seen anything as far as like the plants we're supposed to be able to grow in the game. I have not seen any of that yet in the outpost stuff. So I don't know. You know, it could very well be that something's just not set right still. Because, you know, the experience points are completely off when it comes to the offline mode, or at least the outpost mode. I know that the experience points do not work correctly at all in the outpost. I have done more checking with that since the last stream, trying to find other things that would be a problem with it, or see if maybe things like certain ones work right and others don't. And I have yet to find anything that worked right as far as the experience points. You're now on the 3rd. Well, you know, again, I am not interested in doing a short-lived mission. If it's like, you know, that goes against the whole point of like the game for me. You know, it's like, why would you even think to do I mean, I can understand missions. Okay. I can understand like you have a mission, you go do this, you know, we have quests in games, but I mean, it's, you know, that whole time limit is my problem. I'm hoping somebody finds a patch, releases a mod or something that basically takes away the time limit for the missions. Unless you just do whatever in the missions. Do as long as you want to do. And like, all right now, I'm jumping in. And what's interesting is now I'm coming in with, you know, all my stuff in my inventory. I was like, I'm re-landing with a tool in hand, so I don't know why you would have absolutely nothing when you land. I still see you got a fancy ship. Why is there no like survival kit, weapon kit, something like that? Also, I seem to always land at nighttime now. It's always dark when I land. I also always land in the same spot. I don't know if... I'm hoping that's different in other spots, because I would like to not have to be, like, landing somewhere that's far away from where I built. Because I found a good place to build, and, you know, it was a bad decision to build where I did because of how far away it is. But... okay, so you can get money to buy stuff to take. That still doesn't make sense why you don't get anything by default. I don't get why that is. It's from a logical standpoint, it makes no sense. You're going down for a prospecting mission. You're gonna take stuff with you. Gold prospectors, they didn't just walk out there in their clothes and they were like, I'm gonna go to California to prospect for gold. I'm just gonna go out there and make what I need while I'm there. No, they took tools with them. They took a donkey or horses, you know, stuff to carry their supplies and food and all that, pots and pans. They took everything they needed with them before they left. So it was, it's honestly, it seems backwards from what you would expect. If you're doing a mission, a prospecting mission, it's called a prospect, you take some supplies. I mean, I don't see how there's anybody that would say, I'll just go out there and wing it. You know, just the default right there, you should have supplies, period. Every mission, period. To get the cool axe. The cool axe. So is it like, is it an ice axe or is it just a cool looking axe? Yeah, find my way back to... The map is still also broken. I still don't get that, you know. It briefly shows stuff and then it just goes black. So it's like, it works and then it stops working within a moment. I just don't see why that's a thing. I also don't see why that's not like, that wasn't like a quick and easy fix. Because apparently that hasn't been fixed yet. With that patch. And this is why I was very shocked to see it be considered full release. I would think at this point, full release, they should be pumping out patch after patch, getting this stuff like fixed, considering how bad of a start they've had with this. Let's see. There's the deer. So I've got so much food that like I just went and did a lot of fishing, try and get loaded up with fish to make sure I have plenty of food, and also to test XP gaining. So I went, it was a lot. I have more than enough, and I was just cramming down fish. Let's see. All right, so back here at my outpost, or the cave. We're gonna I want to show you something. Last stream, I made a mistake. I made a little boo-boo. I threw a torch down, trying to light things up because you can't shove the torch into the ground like you should logically be able to. And it caught all this on fire. Yes, it burned everything. So now you look at the tree there, it looks fine. Okay, it's okay. Look here, that one looks a little burnt. Like, get the light. There we go. It looks a little burnt, kind of toasty, you know. And oh, I did it. I somehow set the tree on fire. There you go. So you got to hit it just right. And yeah. Trees are regenerating on top of the burnt trees. So I have a tree here that's inside another tree. So that's an interesting little visual problem. Can be a bug if, you know, it gets in your way. So just know that has happening. And basically, I've actually, like right here, I did a lot of tree gathering at one point, but then I just say, you know what? I'm not even going to break the trees up. I'm just going to chop them down, and that's it. And I just went around chopping down trees since I've learned they do regenerate each time. And it's actually a lot faster just to, you know, chop them down to get experience points. I don't know if it resets when you come back during the mission style ones, but, you know, it resets in the outposts. And I just got a ton of XP doing that. I also did a little trick. Let's say I gotta grab a little bit more. So fiber, and this is not a good trick for the long run, okay? This works early game. Grab a lot of fiber. And from what I saw, people were saying there's different things to use for this that you can, you know, get different levels of experience points. But what I did is if you go crafting, take all your resources. Yes, Sandra Perry, do not spam. I don't know what the Vosk tech is, but yeah, don't spam. All right, so anyway, what I did is I go to the wood rag torch. Make like multiple ones, because you get experience points for each one. And then destroy, you get half of your materials back. Not all of them, half of them. But, you know, you get materials back. So I just basically, I went fishing, got a ton of fish with spears. I went and just grabbed wood, sticks, and fiber, and made tons of torches and broke them down. I even got to the point where I just threw torches all over this place. This whole place back here was lit up in the cave. I added more storage too. I had this all lit up with torches just laying on the ground, saved while they were all nice and lit, and they reset when I reloaded the game. So I don't know how you could, you know, with the basic torch keep the lights on really, but yeah, I did a lot of crafting and just using up the cheap supply sticks and fiber, get, you know, sticks like that, just running around, just grabbing all the stuff I could, making a lot of torches. Hunted, you know, a couple of deer, but not major. Nothing major. Just basically crafting like crazy. And it got me from level 2 to level 4. The floor torch. I might have a way to unlock the floor torch now. I don't want to do it yet. Well, I got level 5. I have stuff available to unlock things if I can get this to scroll over. So yeah, I made it up 2 levels just through crafting and gathering fish. And apparently, yeah, that's one thing you can do. I want to say I saw some people suggesting the basic bandage because it's just fiber. And you just go around gathering up fiber from all the plants. You can make bandages, break them down, just do it over and over and over and over. I did not feel like using up a point right away for that. So yeah, I got 6 points, and I've got some talents. Finally use. Since, I mean, this whole thing is about building. I want to focus more on the building. Yeah, the bow. Arrows, I saw that. I thought about that. For the missions where you got predators, yes. There's no predators on the Outpost thing. So, you know, honestly, I mean, yeah, I could go shoot some deer, the chamois, whatever they are. Make it a little easier to kill them. But not really that big of a deal for me. So I think I want to just do, like, some beams and such. Actually, a lot of this, I really just feel like I need to just keep saving up points right now because I'm not doing anything special with this. So, which, I mean, we're at level 4. If I hit level 5, I can start unlocking the wood. So that's why I was kind of like, I want to wait and hold on to that to get the wood stuff. And, I don't know what I want to do with this. This is probably construction is what I need to do. You know? No, I'm not going back. So, yeah. So I've been doing that. I also have tested out. I noticed that for some reason my DPS or DPI on my movement changes when I go in the menus, and when I come back out, it slows down for a moment and then speeds back up. I've also noticed that weirdness. If I stay in the inventory screen or something for a moment, I come back out, that moving as much as I am with the mouse for that, it does more like that. And then it just kind of speeds back up to what it's supposed to be. I don't know why. That's a weird one, I would say. Not sure on that one. Let's see. What was it? I did the fiber, gather up all the fiber, sticks, all that stuff all around. Easy to gather. And just honestly, that's the way I have leveled up 2 levels. I was just going around gathering up stuff and making as many torches as I could. And yeah, dismantling them too. It's not fun. It was not pretty. Also, it was something around 50 or 60 fish I gathered that one time. And that was not fun either. I'll go ahead and say that. This is definitely a very grindy feeling thing, considering that apparently all the stuff for offline play is broken. And that's such a... they say they're working to fix it. I almost feel like they're delaying that fix to kind of push you in that direction. The bow and arrow helps to get deer. Well, again, you know, I'm not hurting that bad for food. I've got fish. I get rabbits. Yeah. Actually, I've got quite a few deer just by sneaking up on them and poking them. Now, it's surprisingly quite stealthy in your spacesuit. Let's go ahead and say that. There we go. So yeah, go grab all the fiber, stuff like that, whatever. You can do other ones. I did learn that, what is it, like if I go in here and repair, I get no experience from repairing. You know, you don't get any experience repairing it. But if you just go ahead and break it down before your tool breaks and then make another one, you lose some resources, yes. But not as much, and you get the experience points from making the tool. So that's another thing. When you're building at the beginning, where you're harvesting stuff, pay attention to your tools, and if you can, before they break, scrap them, make a new one. You get some more experience points. So it's just it's an easy little way to get a bunch of experience points. Let's do, you know what? Let's just go max 15. We're gonna make 15 torches real quick. Rage quit yesterday after a bear and wolves attacked you at the same time. Yeah, that would definitely make me rage quit doing something like that. I mean, like, I don't think the bears and wolves would work together quite like that. I think the bear would be trying to protect its kill from the wolves and vice versa, and they would not be just chasing after you. Let's see. So I'm gathering up. Yeah, not the most entertaining way to do it, but I did a lot of this, and I got a lot of like I would say for like the first level, first 3 to 4 levels, doing that sort of thing would work. You know, I'm like, it's not fun. But it is a way to quickly grind out some experience points, especially once they fix everything with the XP. I think it'll be a lot better because the XP is broken at the moment in offline mode. So, you know, it is what it is. But I did get up a little bit. So, you know, I am not a fan of the whole doing the time factor missions, you know, as not the way I like to play. I don't like the aspect of being told, hey, you need to get this done in this certain amount of time. And then when you're done, you lose everything. I don't like that. You know, that's why I don't play the expeditions unless it's something I really want in No Man's Sky, because I just don't find that style of gameplay to fit what I like, because I like building. I like being able to do decorative stuff, and missing out, being unable to do that is not gonna work. And I guess we got some spammers jumping in tonight. We got once again so yeah, you know,
Welcome to Icarus, friend.
I say, all right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a prospect just to try it, and I'm gonna do it private again because I want the hands-on experience just myself. You know how it handles, what I have to do. Yeah, the crummy graphics are a really big turnoff, and it's not because I'm running an older graphics cards. You can look in the comments, the reviews on Steam for this, and there are people saying, I have a 3090 and this thing struggles with the graphics. I mean, it is not at all polished. It is very poorly optimized. And look at all this space. Look, I should have something in my toolbar when I step out. Don't forget the radar. You know, I forgot the knife. I forgot like my tool. I forgot to bring some food with me. I'm not a very smart prospector, it seems. I'm not a very smart person in this, and I just hate the whole design idea of you leave everything behind. Do missions, yes. Return back to the same area for different missions. Get through a certain amount of stuff. Move on to a new area. Cool. Make different, you know, biomes where you have to go out there and do that. But don't make it where you just sacrifice everything each time. That's not the way open world survival games are supposed to work.
Good work,
Alright, so leveled up. Alright, that's just, I mean, alright, let's see. 27 experience, it gave me 27 experience. So, yes, playing online mode. No, why it makes a difference if it's online versus offline. Gives you the correct amount of experience points. That's just, I mean, I don't understand why that's a thing. How is it that you get it that backwards, and it's like where is there no way to find the code to say, hey, we mistyped something there, you know? You think you'd be using the same code basis for you're using these, and maybe a difficulty multiplier. So let's see, I'm gonna have to do this. Is that already unlocked? Yes, it is. I'm gonna craft that. I hear a wolf. Torch. A bow. For now, because I'm gonna need to be able to see. And I might need like another stone. Come on, where's a rock? Yeah, I've seen, if you haven't been following, the reviews are getting better. Like, it's not 52% positive now. It's more like 60 the last I looked. But it's still not great. It's still, like, a game like this should have been 90%, right off the bat. And I think they would have gotten at least to about 75-80% positive if they still said early access. But saying this is full release, I think, is what's really killed it. They've got a hard road ahead of them to build this up. Okay, let's get that. Craft that. I'll go ahead and craft me. I get to do it. How did this going? Wow, that's a lot faster to chop the tree too in online mode, or at least in the prospect, as opposed to the outpost. That is way fewer hits. They've got some multiplier way off. Build shelter and craft a bedroll to supply. Oh, I already know what I'm doing. I'm gonna find a cave. And I know the caves have a have an issue of there being worms in them. I've already seen stuff about the worms in the cave, so I know I gotta be careful. But still, you know, easier than getting out with a thatch roof. Plus, if I get into the cave at the right spot, I should have... I mean, the wolves have to come in from only one way. I would like to see this also get fixed, where it's easier to target stuff. So if you're not wanting all the shrubbery, all the fiber around it, you can actually target the log underneath. I'm still gonna say it feels so much like they found certain survival games, certain crafting type games. They said, we like that feature. We like that feature. We like this feature. And they took those features and implemented them without actually playing the games that they took the features from. Like, this is not how I would have done the game. It's like the opposite of how I would have done the game. There we go. All right, so I got some oxide. I'm going to load up for O2. We'll load up some berries. There's that wolf again. Craft that. I can't make any arrows yet, but oh, I did level up. Okay, we're gonna do the stone arrow. I didn't even see the level up on that. Cool. All right, got that. And I'm getting a connection issue in the corner there. You can see that it's got the connection issue. No, not gummy worms. I'm assuming so. I would think it'd be like the little sandworm looking ones. And there's pumpkin. That's funny that you don't get this kind of thing in the Outpost, since it's supposed to be non, you know, dangerous. All the safe stuff, the non-dangerous stuff, and instead I'm also missing a lot of the other elements. Like, it's like half creative. Like, you still have to get supplies and worry about food and everything, but you don't have access to all the things you're supposed to have access to. So I'm still thinking this has got a lot of updates ahead. Oh, I'm heading up this way. I'm thinking I'm gonna find a cave somewhere along the walls here. You know, if I gotta look for a cave, I'm gonna look for a cave. And see how I'm doing. I'll go ahead and move that there. Let's see, where am I? I'm at still at level 2. I have 2 points available. Oh, I need a stone knife because I gotta be able to actually, like, chop stuff. Can I use the bow and arrow to hunt fish? Like, does it work with that, or do I still need the spear for getting fish? I mean, technically, I should be able to shoot fish in the water. I just then have to go dive after them. I mean, it'd be a little extra pain than just being in the water already. Let's see. That's silica ore. How much? Getting a little close on my resource usage. Let's see. Does map work? Map still doesn't work. Ah. Oh, there's a wolf. Just in time. Oh. Level 18 wolf and a level 1 wolf. Oh. Oh. I thought that was my last arrow, then he's like, wait, I'm not done yet. Come here, I gotta get my arrow out of you. Really? Taking that many arrows and I still haven't killed him. Whoa, 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 whoa. You stop, like, moving. Oh, if I get him. I finally got him. Like that. Wolves, gone. Done. I'm about to be over encumbered, right? All right. Yeah. Oh. Take some bone too. Gotta get the bone. Some more pumpkins. Look at that. That's all you gotta do. Get on a piece of, like, a boulder. All right. Leveled up again. Cool. That's all I gotta do. I just gotta find me a nice little, like, rock to build on top of, where they can't get to me, right? That's all I gotta do, is make it where they cannot reach me up on a boulder. Ah! After I said that. Oh! Don't you kill me already. Oh, come on. Oh, seriously. That, oh no, that is not cool. That is not cool right there. Watch for carrots. He's camping out. He is seriously camping out. Well, I don't have much of a choice. I got to respawn without help because I don't have anybody. Yeah. Not a bad game. You could play it for a while till you level up to max. I'm going to say it's not a terrible game, but it's also not a great game. It's a mediocre game. It is nowhere even close to the game that we were giving the idea we were going to get. It is nowhere even close to what we thought we were getting. Oh, man. I gotta go get all that stuff again. Now, I will definitely say this. It is not a $30 game. I still stand by that statement that this is not worth $30. There are much, much better games out there that are worth $30. That you can pay $30 for. This is not one of those $30 games. I would put this best right now at $15. More reasonably more like $10 I would put this. See, all right, closing in. You know, honestly, I can see myself playing this for a while. I'll agree with you on that. I can see myself playing this for a while, like maybe once or twice a week. But, you know, I started playing, trying to test stuff for the whole, you know, experience points just being absolutely screwed up in offline mode or outpost mode, whichever one it is that's causing it. You know what? After I got done playing that a couple of sessions, I was like, you know, I don't want to play it now. I'm kind of tired of this already. It did not take much for this to wear out on me. And now the map is actually working. Yeah, all right, so I got leather. I don't, you know, I'm going to destroy that. Apparently I'm at a negative for my level. Oh yeah, let me see how my, since I don't have any arrows, since they all got used up. I can't believe the knife, I didn't even get it. I swung at him and it acted like I didn't hit him. I can't believe the knife has like no fighting element to it. Cocoa seed. All right. So again, I hear a wolf. Oh, come on. That was a headshot. Ah. I know I saw a couple of headshots on one of those wolves that did not count like headshots. Soybeans. All right. Yeah, I just want to get to level 5 before I start building. Forget thatch. I'm going to level up to 5 to get wood. Why is it we got so many spammers tonight? And anybody seen Xbox? I just realized he has not popped into chat yet. Normally he's like first one here and first one to fall asleep. I'm gonna eat. Well, I don't know why that. Okay, so I can't stack my pumpkins that way. I'll get my water level up at least from the berries. What little that helps. Ah, I knew it. Knew it was gonna happen. Also still waiting for them to fix the whole weirdness with stuff weighing more after you craft it. I like how that case, it was exactly right. But, you know, you'd make the, like, do the wood pile or the stone pile, and it weighs more than the inputs going into it. I still don't see how you mess that up. You know what? Oh, it turned into a warming drink. Well, I don't have a thing to do that yet, so we'll do that. And, yeah, I'm not about to eat that till I can cook it. 4 points available. Well, I do a bedroll so I can find a respawn point, but I kind of want to get me a structure going first. Yeah, get the structure going, and really? So, physical resistance. What should I get? The chest or the leg armor? Cook the pumpkins before I eat them? Okay. Well, I mean, at least, you know, I get something from it. I do need to, like, get food going. Not seeing any spammers? I keep seeing, I mean, people keep coming in just posting the same thing over and over, and I had to go remove them. It's like different accounts coming in posting the exact same thing over and over. All right, we're gonna just, you know, I'm gonna make a few more arrows. So I bet that's gonna, yes, that helps. There we go. Let's make a few torches. I mean, 105 experience points per torch. I mean, that's not a bad deal. You know, to get 105 experience points just crafting a torch. And then you get lag. Oh, there's a wolf over there. I wish there was a way to also let go of the arrow without firing it. They didn't seem to have an option on that. There's a wolf. Oh, of course it's gonna start lagging up as I'm getting close to the wolf. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Did you see that? All right, I didn't know it would do like a little animation like that. I know I got like some attacks before. Okay, I think I probably have enough arrows at the moment. Where is a cave? So I can get inside and dry off. I heard something. Yep. He's like jumping too. He tried to get me. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, no shelter. I know it. I'm trying to find shelter. Oh, I done broken already. Well, you know what? For now, I'll just repair it just so I can get something. I repaired it and it was still flashing item broken afterwards. Oh, take off. There. Okay, storm exposure. Come on. Cave. Where's my cave? There's another wolf. Apparently, I am just in that spot where it's nothing but wolves. Boom! Yeah. Again, I don't get why you come down with nothing by default. Like a portable shelter thing, you know, something like that would be kind of expected for a prospector. Look for difference in the mountain and have to dig through. Like this, I can't even get over there. It was blocking me from even getting close. Like I can't even walk up to that. Yep, I'm dying. That's, yep, not working. Yeah, I would say overall, I'm gonna say, yeah, this is like better than Valheim. I mean, hands down, Valheim is like a huge disappointment. Oh look, I'm in the wall. That's good, right? That's like, that's safety, right? Wow, I suddenly started running faster. And now my exposure thing is going down. Alright, well. Oh, can I find a cave down that way? I would think cave. Like this right there. That kind of screams, yeah, cave. So you have to actually dig out the entrance. It's not really a cave then, is it? You can use rock to crouch. Like for taking cover. I guess the sun started coming out and it was like, hey, you're okay now. Oh, there we go. Finally got through. I want to keep this as like small of an opening as possible. Like if I don't have to break it in all the way, I'm not going to. Crafting. Let's try this. I've got a lot of wood. I can easily get more. Again, it does it still. My wood pile weighs more after I make it than, you know, when I'm just holding on to it. Totally makes sense. All right, you know what? Let's just... Wow! That is why this is not a $30 full release game. Stupid things like that. That, I'm sorry, is just off. Oh, yeah, the fact that it also automatically puts it in a different spot than I had it. And then when I hit the button, it crafts another one. Oh, what? Really? Oh, Oh! Come on. What? Even shooting me outside the cave. Ah. Oh, I'm gonna die. It's gonna perfectly time it, right? Oh, I'm level 4. You know what? I'm just gonna go find water. Forget that spot there. Don't even think about killing me. I hear it. Ah! Couldn't even see him, and when I jumped, it launched me in the wrong direction. That's how you burnt your forest down. Yeah, it's very easy to set stuff on fire in this game. Like, I'm gonna say unrealistically easy, especially if it's like, oh yeah, it just rained. And yeah, I just, you know, set the torch down and immediately caught everything on fire. It's like, you know, if stuff's wet, it doesn't, it's not gonna catch fire as readily. You got, I ate what I had to eat, but it's just, it was not increasing my health quick enough. And then, dumb wolf. Yeah, I mean, wow, my body's way up there. And of course, you know, what's funny, there it goes, finally. There's a delay to it. Did I hit something that automatically triggered everything? I don't know. That, yeah. You know, for the fact you have this restriction of time limit, so you can't just build and build a nice big base and enjoy yourself. You know, you got this restricted time limit. And it pushes you so much, like, towards, like, trying to get a shelter going, but at the same time, it makes it a delay to get a shelter because you gotta, you know, you first need to get to at least the wood unlocks. I'm finding this very backwards from what I would expect. I mean, it's punishing if you want to have like that harder survival, sure, but it seemed like, why even have decorative build items in a game like this when the whole idea is when you're done, you leave everything behind? I mean, there's just, it's like, if building was not important in Subnautica, you wouldn't have cosmetic stuff. It's not important to the story, but as a game and the focal point of gameplay, building in Subnautica is important. Otherwise, you would have no reason to have cosmetic items. I mean, there's no value in adding cosmetics to the game if, you know, you're supposed to just get through the story and get done. Okay, and I am... That's weird that it takes so long for it to actually update the map. So I don't get the whole... where the thought process went for this to say, you know what, that sounds like a good premise for everything. It seems almost like it was a one of those like drunken, you know, ideas that then just it did not go away. Let's make a game about survival and it's all about building an outpost and everything, but you got a time limit, and then when you hit that time limit, you lose everything. You did the alien plant one real fast and it took you 2 hours? I mean, this is like just the recon one. It's only saying like to recon the forest zone, build a shelter. I guess after I build the shelter and a little bedroll, I'll be okay. That's a pig? It's walking differently than a wolf. There goes a wolf. Oh, come on. Move with me. Stay centered over my person. And it won't even let me click and drag it. Like, I mean, that's a pretty common thing. Be able to move your map around. If you can zoom in and out of it, that is. I can't. But there it goes. I was like, apparently I had to like zoom in and out a few times. I'll grab that just because I don't know. Yeah, I don't have EO2 going. All right, I am right on top of it. I came here to find it. Where's my thing? And this does not look like where I died. I'm sorry, it does not look like where I died because I died by a rock. Is this it? There we go. Somehow I ended up with an extra torch. Right, I'm going back to that lake. Excuse me. Deer. Oh. There's wolf over there. I saw it. Oh, wait. Is that... I was gonna say, I think it's wolves right there, but it's not. It's a visual glitch. I thought it might be like the wolf, like eye shine from the eyes, and no, it's not. It's just, it's visuals. Wish they would fit some. I wish they would fit, yeah, a lot of stuff in this. There is a lot that is just wrong. Apparently the wolf lost track of me. Oh, and there's that cave. I think. Yep, that's the cave. It's got the little piece of, the little wood pile in front of it. Oh, come on. There we go. Now I'm safe. Yeah, I want to head back down there. At least I've got water and, I don't know, you know, at least it showed me there was a wolf there. I have had a few cases where it didn't even show the marker for the animal. Like, you know, sometimes it's even like a peaceful animal when I want to hunt and I'm looking right at it and it doesn't show the marker. But that time it showed the level 5 wolf. So I'm gonna hold off for a minute right here. I guess either I am supposed to just explore the whole thing, or just get the house built. Now we'll do a faster movement speed while holding bows. And faster bow reload. Reduce my stamina use, and then I'll wait on that. Come on. No, I'm shooting you. Yeah, let's go ahead and harvest. And I'm assuming the thing I'm also hearing is like a bear. But it also kind of sounds like some kind of monster. Like it's so loud. We'll end up setting the tree on fire too, right? Probably. The Pope. You got pretty bad car sickness, so you're going to sleep. I'm hoping you're not trying to watch this while driving. I'm just going ahead and say that. I'm hoping that you're like the passenger. Or you're saying you got car sickness, but you just got home and you know, from driving, and now you're going to try to wait it out. I really hope you're not driving while watching. That's a bad thing to do. Don't watch YouTube while you're driving. You listen to YouTube while you're driving, sure. You know, it's like listening to radio, listening to music. Don't watch YouTube while driving. Bad idea. That's how you have a wreck. Oh. What? Okay, it's not giving me a little cave, like, mine out type of thing there, so. So that's just like a little crevice. I think that's, yep, there's the lake down there. You know, this might actually be okay. If I could build me a way up top, I might be able to use this as, like, just a good stopping point. I just realized I need to do that. You know what? I can make charcoal. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, I need to sulfur. Sure. You know what? I need some XP. That's 99 each hit. And of course. All right, let's I'm gonna craft a wood pile and watch it take up all sorts of capacity in my inventory. I'm just chop trees. That did not help a lot. Actually. Well, now it's like 66 and 33, then 132 suddenly appeared. Yeah, it's like I suddenly get 132 sulfur here and there. Oh. Oh, you coming home? Good. Yeah, don't try to, don't risk your life to watch. I'll come harvest these when I can see in daytime. Right now, I just want to get some experience. Like 333. That's a big difference from the offline mode. All right, you know what? Let's break it. I can always stockpile the tree, like the wood logs. Let's see. I don't know why I have this extra torch here. I got a lot of... There we go. Still did not free up a lot. Let's do a do like this. Right, there it is. Yeah. I'll do a campfire. All right, and I'm gonna throw, you know, I got a lot of sticks, so let's just throw in sticks for fuel. I could do fiber, but I'm not going to. Sticks for fuel, toss that in there, and toss that in there. Activate. We'll cook pumpkin and all the other stuff. All the other foodies. I'll grab a few more. All right, we got some cooked meat. And one of these. Yeah, now I'm safe. Can't get me up here. How's 7 arrows? Yeah, that'll work. Super fast arrow production. That's all it does. Cooked corn is also good. I haven't found corn yet. I do have cocoa seed. I'm assuming that's just more for planting, because I've never, you know, I mean, I don't know about just sitting there roasting like a cocoa seed. I guess I could, but then you got the coffee bean, seed of the coffee plant. I mean, yeah, technically, you know, soybean, I guess I could go roast them. I think it'd be more like, you know, use them for planting.
Before you start building, you need to hydrate. There's a lake down there. Go take a drink.
Well, I will.
Even a
once
basic envirosuit will filter out anything dangerous.
Once, you know, it's a little safer to do that, or at least once I can go and I have food. Let's see. Eat. My food is good. Like how it says the envirosuit will filter out anything dangerous, and we know that's not true. If that was true, I wouldn't have gotten dysentery already. Okay, let me just go ahead and point that out. I wouldn't have gotten that. I'm going to destroy this to get some of my resources back so I can craft another one and get experience points. 129 for crafting that. Grilled pumpkin. All right, let's how am I doing on? Yeah, I need to get level 5 and I'll be fine. Actually, that's pretty good right there. Yeah, let's grab sticks, fiber, clear some of this stuff out so I can actually see. I mean, that will help if I could, see the stuff I'm doing. And almost done with that. Yep, there we go. Oh, speaking of seeing, being able to see stuff, it's hard for me. I got lights on my face, so I'm all lit up and pretty fod. It's hard to see stuff when I have the lights in my eyes. It's always been that. Like, I see my reflection right now in all the dark areas. But I treated myself to a nice little Christmas present. I finally broke down and got me a new monitor. I got me a new one to replace my 32-inch. I want to say it's a 34-inch, I think is what it was. It's either 32 or 34, but I finally broke down with ultra-wide. I'm getting an ultra-wide 4K, 1 millisecond response time, 160 something hertz, nano IPS, high color accuracy display. And I'm just literally waiting for our weather event. I'm seriously waiting for it to ship at this point. It's there, they've got the order, and it's just I'm waiting for them to say, hey, we're gonna ship this. Is all it is. So hopefully soon I'm gonna have my new monitor and I can be able to see things a little better when I have dark areas on the screen, because it is also supposed to have a shadow boost feature that will let it boost the darker areas of the visuals automatically to make it easier to see against like a brighter light like I have in front of my eyes. So yeah, that's gonna be coming. So at some point I'm going to actually have to take the time to put it in, and once I get it in, I'll be having to move some things around. So the camera is going to be getting repositioned just a little bit, because this is a few inches wider on the new monitor than my current one. But that's okay, because it's gonna, make up for, it's gonna give me extra space to work. Well, thank you, Jenny. I figure, it's time to give myself a little upgrade, since buying a new gaming system would be absolutely just too costly at the moment, and I'm still hoping for some better availability on the 12th gen stuff right now. Let's see, I'm gonna crouch. Let's do look, I'm crouching here. Nope, not working. Oh, I'm gonna get in here like this. Look. Not working. Okay, you know what? It's not the most comfortable thing, but yeah, I dug me a hole. And I'm gonna scrap this, destroy, Let's craft a new one. And 57 is not a lot, but I did get some. All right, so there's my emergency shelter. And there, it showed red over there. There was, I think that was a wolf. All right, so yo, weather lets up. I'm gonna go get water. I'm gonna find a way to build up there. How about that? Oh wow, it looks like a heavy storm coming in too. That's not very pleasant looking. No, all right, what I was going to do before was go start loading out a bunch of these. Because that is 105 experience points each. And it's not like I can't get more sticks and fiber. Got a lot of fiber. Oh, that's me breathing hard. Okay. There we go. All right. No wolves attacking me. Not allowed. Oh, I'm just going to go ahead and destroy that one. Well, I have a fresher one. I need just over 2,000 experience points. Yes, that's... Yeah, the bandage probably would be a good one to have and use this with, just because it just takes fiber and not sticks. But I'm getting lots of sticks just going around grabbing up, you know, stuff off the ground anyway. Eat a lot of berries to help with the water issue. Also watermelon. I'm trying to drag my berries out a bit just so I have some more. Plus, I mean, I'm not that far away on the water. I just need the weather to let up. Storm incoming. I'm hoping that it's about to finish up. And it sounds like this is the most comfortable place to be. Yeah, okay, there goes that. Oh. Did I eat all my meat? It didn't spoil. What happened? Did I somehow toss the meat on the ground or something? Or did I accidentally hit the button too many times? Like, I might have hit 8 instead of 9 for the berries. Okay, well. Okay. The chamois thing. Yay. And I hear it. Huh. Oh, level up. Yes! Finally! Level 5. And I'll get some water real quick.
Here in the Terra Zone, the water's pretty clean.
Uh-huh.
Fish don't seem to mind it.
They already said that. Silica ore. Well. Hi! Go away. Okay, let's unlock some stuff. Let's get buildables going. I'm ready to build. So, wood beam, wood floor, yes. Wood floor trapdoor, okay. I might want the trapdoor so I, you know, climb stuff. Wood wall, yeah. Probably want the door so I can get in or, you know, have it blocked. Probably gonna need ramps because I need to be able to get up above. And some stairs. I still got 5 points. Wood ladder, yeah, because we'll do the trapdoor. All right. Let's craft some things if I can get this to work. All right, so. I have not done any building in this, so I am gonna. It's gonna be a very fast learning process. Like that right there. That's good. Yeah. Okay. I thought I unlocked the trap door thing. Wood floor trap door. I have to. Okay, so do I have to make like the trap door to go in it? Okay, well that works. Press F to interact. Okay, I think I would just climb up. That seems like a bad way to do it if you have to like press F to interact with it. Like what happens when you're being chased? Do the beams or that will break. Well, I was kind of wanting to see how far away I could get without doing a beam. You know, in order to kind of test like. Oh, come on. Oh, try. Okay, targeting and placing stuff could be done a lot better. Okay, that's good right there. Let's try this again. Every time I hear some animal, I'm just like, okay, was that a wolf? It's not even straight. Oh, come on. That almost looks like a place I want to like climb into, like build. Yeah, hammer to fix them. I figured that, you know, when it breaks, didn't want to get it yet because I was kind of hoping I could build something where it's not going to be breaking too readily. Then again, you know, the way things are going in this, I'm sure I'm going to have like major issues with some stuff. Oh, I need to also finally go ahead and unlock the storage thing. Actually, can I take... Okay, come... Like, pressing F to interact, and it's not interacting. Okay, so I can't... Like, pick that up. To pick other stuff up, I can't pick up this. So you make a mistake... You're just out of luck. Come on. Yeah. I'm still gonna say it. There are 10 times better survival building crafting type games out there than this. It's still not the worst. It's not Valheim. It's definitely better than Valheim, but there's still, I mean, just unbelievably better in comparison to this. And the way they handle the building, unlocks, everything is just, this is not feeling very good right now. It's like they put all their effort into the graphics and not the rest of it. And that's just the way it feels. It's like they focused on making it look really good, really detailed, but not the actual game play. It just feels so backwards on so many things when you look at like other games in this style. There's so many out there now that it's hard to separate yourself out from other games like The Forest, Subnautica, Green Hell, 7 Days to Die, you know, anything like that. There's so many games out there. You gotta really try hard to separate yourselves. I guess that's what the whole, oh yeah, we're just going to have time limits. I mean, that I guess is their way of saying this is how we'll be different. Everything's done within a time limit, which just feels even more backwards for open world, free roam building survival type stuff. Oh man, so heavy. You moved to the caves. Less damage. Yeah, that's why I was wanting to use the caves, but I, you know, got hit by worms already in that one cave I found. Plus, it's far away from water. I mean, the cave I did find in the other one had water, but it's not just that there's a lot to fix. There's a lot that they've just kind of done in this that does not fit in this styling as well as like with other games that have done it. I mean, if The Forest was done like this where there was a time limit, it would have flopped, I think. I think in the end it would have gotten nowhere near as many happy players as it has, because it would not have done as well. It would be like, yo, I'm limited in how long I can stay out here and build. Yeah, like that way, just make sure. That's why I'll just get like a couple of roof pieces. I'm probably gonna come back and find it burned down after a storm, but at least this way I have something going. And I'm afraid to put a campfire up here, so I'll have to go find like a cave somewhere. I keep going. I got the cave up there somewhere. That's where I died, but I'm already down on water again. Let's see, what else do I do right now? Not gonna worry about that. I still don't get that part. And medium wood crate. We'll go ahead and get that. Now I'm out of points. Talents. Less in inventory, sure. And less to craft. I just don't know on these. I'm just gonna leave the other point. Oh, maybe like I'll get up there on that. I'll have a wolf chase me. If you're trying to get at me, I'm just gonna throw a torch down on the ground, set the whole place on fire. I'm up on a rock. I'll be fine. It'll be all right. Let's see. All right, get some water. And now this is a watering hole. This is where fish or animals are gonna come to drink. I'll expect. Ah, melons. I got some watermelons. I'm not seeing any fish at the moment. It's very, very clear, very easy to see in the water. And I'm going to say, I think I am seeing underneath the land over there. Looks like it's showing stuff under the rocks. Oh, that hasn't changed. That's nice. Still launches you out of the water. Your super swimmer legs. Don't worry about it, Mr. Deer. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Ooh, finally. I was about to be really upset. That should give me plenty right there, right? Oh, yeah. Give me your bones. Waste not, want not. Or whatever that saying is. You know, you don't let it go to waste. We're taking the whole deer. Yep. Heard him poking around. Stealth attack, but I didn't get the animation. Killed 10 wolves. Wolves. Dog had to go out. Missions are simple, and you get a lot of time to complete them. I mean, it doesn't matter. You get a lot of time to complete them. I mean, I've got over 100 hours in my main save for No Man's Sky, and I still go back to it so I can keep building. You know, I plan to keep going back to it because of that reason. You know, I don't want to go and like, oh yeah, now I gotta stop, gotta start over. You know. Water and sugar. Go ahead, get this knocked out while my food cooks. You know, it's like, that's my thing, you know, No Man's Sky, the main gameplay, there's story to it, but you don't have to follow the story. You can go wander around, do whatever you want, and then do the story in your own time, you know? That's the main format. That's what the game is about. You don't have to do the story. You know, if you don't want to. Or you can do the story, but you don't have to make it your main focal point. You know, it gives you freedom. That's the big thing. And I hit my mouse. With the game, you get freedom. Freedom. Ow. With this, not so much. You're losing that. Yeah, you can build freely. You build in a lot of places. But the whole aspect of that time limit is the breaking point for it. That's not freedom. You're not getting to do whatever you want. No Man's Sky, I could go back to the very first main base I built and saved. And I could go in there and redo stuff. I can show it off as it is. I can go hang out there for a while. The time limit's over. You're out of here. I mean, know, you don't go back. So what's the point of even having a single cosmetic thing in here? It doesn't make sense to do it like that because there's no value to it. You know, I'll just repair it this time, just make it easier. And oh yeah, you know what? I've got, duh. Not any more wood, but you know. Oh wait, yeah, it's done. That. Deactivate. Pop that in. That was why I did that. Get some O2. Oh wait, I had trees over here I chopped down already, right? I still didn't fully break, I think. Where did I get them all? Oh, let's chop a tree. I'll make at least one storage box. I will put it on the rocks there. So hopefully it's not gonna, like, if everything else catches fire, it's gonna stay off to the side. It'll be fine. Again, you can't see. Can't target what you want to target because of other stuff in the way. Yeah, come on. Oh, maybe I should put that down here somewhere. Also expected better from the ladders, you know? Seems like it would make sense that they would adjust around like a snapping point more readily. And if I could put a beam into the ground, I should be able to put a ladder down into the ground a bit. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Ah. Fine, then. It's going to end up breaking. Yeah, we'll just toss that stuff in. Leather, fur, yeah. Yep. Lot of fur this time now, you know. A lot of animals trying to attack me. Different from the creative or the outpost mode. Also, I remember I'll point out on the tech stuff, what was it? Survival? One of the things, there was a thing like your storage. Yeah, it was like storage gets an extra 3 spots for your containers. And basically what happened was I found on the existing ones, it didn't make a difference. You know, it doesn't matter what you do, it's not going to change the existing like storage boxes. But the new ones will do that. Basically, not even the new ones, the ones you pick up. So what I ended up doing was I ended up on the outpost, I emptied out and picked up some of the storage boxes, and when I placed them back down, they got the 3 extra spots, even though they didn't have them before. So, no, I am not wearing a wig. My hair is grown out. What I think of Myst, I have not played Myst. That's just one, like, everything I've seen from it has kind of just off-put me from it, you know? I didn't see anything with it that made me like, oh man, that looks cool. I looked at it, and looked at it, and looked at it, and I was just like, yeah, I'll pass on Myst Survival. It just seems like it's one that, you know, it's trying to be like so many other games. And I didn't see anything that stood out for me about it being like special. You know, nothing that just like, oh man, that's a neat little thing. I couldn't find anything that stood out as being like, that's the unique selling point for that game. You know, for me, it was like, oh, we're like with Icarus, we're settlers on a new planet kind of thing. We're trying to fix things and explore. And from all the video stuff, you would think that it's just like you land, you keep surviving. Not, you got this time limit, you know? It'd be great if I could actually dig out in there and make my own cave. Oh. Oh, come on, let me up. Yep, Mr. Wolf. Ow. Come here. He's over there. He's stalking around. Look, Ma, look, Ma, no hands. Oh, yeah, let me, duh. Did I didn't unlock it yet, did I? I got everything else. Yeah, I did not unlock the bedroll. I bet that's what's missing. Oh! Timmy's not even watching. He don't care. I was about to say, I killed a doggo. Alright, I got enough for a bedroll. I just gotta remember to unlock the bedroll. I'm getting close already. Yes, that is honestly very concerning that it's not just there's a difference between online and offline mode apparently with experience points, because I'm getting way more experience points for stuff in this now than in the offline mode. But it's also I seem to be seeing a lot more stuff everything's accurate here, and it seems like all the stuff in offline mode was inaccurate on the values. Like the values were completely off for what it said you got versus what you got. So I'm already level 5 in less time than it took for me to get to level 2 with the last stream. And in a lot less time than it took for me to get to level 4 after the stream. So this definitely has some balancing issues that need to be handled. Squash! Got my squash. And now, wide open cave. Iron ore. I remember one of you mentioned it earlier about like not finding iron ore. I'm grabbing iron ore. All right, and when that next big storm hits, right here, due east of my base. Nope, 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 nope. So I can at least get, like, slightly inside. Well, that's all I need to know. I know I have due east. There is a cave I can go and work on being the new base after I feel like going and fighting with some worms. I don't feel like doing that right now. Sulfur. I'm not using sulfur right now for anything, so no need to worry about that. All right, and let's see. Yep, I got meat to cook. Got the iron ore. We're gonna toss the iron ore in. Yep. Like that. Toss this in. Watermelon. Pumpkin. Squash. Oh, minor showers approaching. I can handle a shower with this. I'm good with this for a shower. I could use a shower. You know, I would think at this point I might be getting a little smelly. You know, has been a couple of days in this suit. You think I might have a little bit of an odor. Got plenty for making some. Oh, he heard me. Oh, there's a wolf. I saw it. Right there. Passing along that way. I saw him pass right past, between the ladder and the tree. He's somewhere out there. Alright, I'm gonna grab my, hopefully. Oh, can't find. Oh, it's out. It's out. Yep, it got put out. Not covered up enough. Well, maybe I can extend this out a little bit. Little balcony to cover that up. Well, you know, it might help if I actually have wood to do so. I think I'm gonna need at least one of the. We'll probably do two of those. Oh yeah, targeting could be massively improved with this. Oh, come on, it's undercover. It's got a roof above it. Oh. Oh, oh, no, go, 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 go. I saw that. Where is it? What? No shelter. What? Liar. No shelter. Okay, that's wrong. That's not how it should be working. If I can climb inside a hollowed out boulder and get shelter, I have shelter here. Look, I am covered. What are you doing? Devs, you messed up. I'm absolutely where, like, I mean, well, look. I got support. Hey, look. That's just silly. I mean, if this works, then that should work. Absolutely. Have to have walls all around you? Okay, that, again, is, like, silly. Alright, I don't know what is with the Vark tech thing. Looks like more fun with the crew. I mean, I guess, I mean, it's up to you, you know, if you want to do this, you know. I would rather, you know, do solo and experience it on my own. So it's like it's all on me, you know, it's all my struggle. Oh, I'm about to lose some food to spoilage, so hey. Oh, come on. That was not. There we go. Headshot. Quit breaking my logs, huh? Okay, I unlocked. So we're getting the bedroll. You know, I feel like I want to do this just for it would probably be a little bit, you know, more interesting looking and less likely to spark everything all over the place. There we go. Now, that's what you get for messing with my stuff. Take all of it. It's amazing how little the knife actually, like, can handle. Let's destroy. Oh, I need. Ah! I didn't get enough stone back. That's, yeah, a little bit more right there. I'm gonna say if you've got the supplies, it's still good for at least the first major part of the game. To, like, just make new tools each time. Because you get experience from making tools, but not from repairing them. Really? There we go. Oh, now he goes inside my little hidey hole. Whoa, 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 where do you think you're going? Really? Oh! Like, it's the Michael Jackson wolf. He went, oh! I heard it. It's the Michael Jackson wolf. He's got that sound down pat. All right, finally. Activate. Go, go, go. My food in there. Cook me some stuff. Okay. All right, gonna move this up. Or move up here. Get this going. Let's see. Wood wall. Try another one. So that should be connecting all the way there. Now, how do you do the door? Oh, yeah, bedroll. Let's get the bedroll going, because that was one of the things I am needing to make and place down. Put it back here. Bed requires more shelter. I'm working on it, man. I'm at least gonna get this part done. Large deer. I'm broken. Destroy. Of course, I put my stones up. So we're gonna craft that. Oh, it's only extra 57 experience points, but I mean, why not do that? If you could easily get the supplies for something, just go ahead and make a replacement instead of repairing, because you don't get experience on the repair. It's more pricey. You know, yeah, repair it. But beginning stuff, just make another one, you know? Oh, yeah, there we go. Good. Good. Take. What, really? So it's ignoring the pumpkin now. It's ignoring the squash. I would think that that would be cookable. I mean, you can cook squash. It's not like some special thing to do that. I didn't mean to consume the stack. Alright, trees. We're gonna do trees. It's like Ark, but doesn't feel quite right. Like, here's my thing, alright? In Ark, you wake up on some strange island, you don't know what happened, you have nothing. I get that. That works. Here, you're coming down in a rocket. Why are you not bringing anything? You know, that doesn't make sense. It just, you should have some kind of tools or something by default, even at the very beginning. It just doesn't make sense to not have anything. You know, I don't get that part. It's also a case of if Ark, like what happened if Ark was, oh, did I built backwards. I built everything backwards. Great. You know, what if Ark had like a time limit to it? You had to be off the island within a certain amount of time or you die. You know, you have to be off the, if you're not off the island in a certain amount of time, you die. And if you do make it off the island, you still lose everything you got. And why is it that I cannot place a door? What, like, must snap to what? Tech tree. I mean, there's no, like, doorway. There's a window, there's a door. There's no doorway. Huh. You can change... How can you... Somehow you can change the walls to make a door frame? Well, I would think somehow you can remove the wall, too, without having to completely destroy the thing. Well, that's not helping me any. Yeah, there's also, like, just no information for this. Like, it really does not tell you anything like it should. I'm gonna break this one now that I know I've gotten, like, there's backwards. You have to face a certain way, like, okay, you know, can I rotate them? It's not like other stuff. You place it down, it gives you the rotation afterwards. With these, you gotta do something to rotate them before you place them down. I would think, you know, consistency would be the way to go. Because consistency, you know, helps players to know it's going to be this way each time. That fits there. See, that fits in the wrong way. There is. Okay. I mean, okay, so right click doesn't do anything. Variance, okay. Hold, like R rotates and then hold for variance. Okay, there we go. That could have been, you know, showcased a lot better.
That's up to you. So long as you learn the basics, your chances are the same as anyone else. And I get paid.
Alright, well that was a waste. Because now the doors... the wall doesn't collide, the door collides. That doesn't make sense. I was breaking both of these. Wasting effort. Not really wasting resources, wasting effort. Now, I think I'm going to move the ladder... Since you can move the ladder, I'm gonna move it over to here so it's like a balcony and I step in from out there so I get that possible coverage, you know, below eventually of something, or I could build like the little fire pit there. As long as it doesn't burn the place down. So I think, you know, you should be able to have fire pit inside sort of thing. So, all right, we're going to do 2 walls. I'm going to start with this. So, yeah, that... It's like No Man's Sky that, you know, you move just slightly and it does... It changes how it lines up. There we go. I got that. I guess the window design allows you to have an open and close type of thing. And that does not have like a facing direction type thing. Did not show the arrow. So I guess you gotta hope you get just right. Yeah, the direction, the orientation part could be done a lot better. It definitely could be done better than what it is. And the ladders could absolutely, like, snap to it. I see no reason why the ladders cannot just snap right to the edge, you know? I mean, that's just... That's logical! Roast squash. Okay, I got... Oh, it did get it. Soon roast squash. Deactivate that. Pumpkin. I've got my foods. I got my way up. Ugh. Long day. We're gonna do 2 walls. And I'm gonna do a window frame. And I'll just do a normal one because I feel like that's... Well, I went to the normal one. It decided not to do the normal one, apparently. You know, ignore what I was aiming at. I'm going to do 2 windows because I feel like that's something that, like, if I don't do the windows, it's going to have, like, there's a draft type of thing. Yep. Oh, I don't like, I will say this, I don't like the whole, like, when you hit the wolf, it acts almost like you got hit. Like that flare to your screen makes it seem like you took a hit and not just the wolf took a hit. Like, that whole flash to the screen, like, I don't like that. It takes away from it being like the wolf got hit. It makes it seem more like you're the one getting hit. I don't get that one. I mean, yeah, say you hit them, but isn't that why you have blood spray type effect, you know, happen around a wolf? Like, you shot it, and then there's some blood there. You saw you hit the wolf, you know? You don't need to sit there and
here in the terror zone, the water's pretty
like
clean.
have that little visual flare around the whole screen. I don't get that. That throws me off. That's really like, I see that and I'm like, oh, how did he? Oh wait, he didn't hit me. As me hitting him. Oh, wait. Oh. I'm surprised I didn't actually... Oh. What? Of course, out of arrows. because I'm not getting anything back. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Oh, wait, give me some arrows, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, bow does have a lot of recoil on it. My oxygen is low. I know, that's why I was getting ready to grab some more of this, because I haven't been actually grabbing a lot of bauxite. I haven't been going out grabbing, like, you know, stuff like that, so I realized my oxygen was getting a little bit too low. So now we're gonna get this going. Here, give me some O2. Carefully before another wolf shows up. Alright, let's see. Where we're at. Come on, let me. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I'm not throwing it down. I have no points available, but I am close to getting the next unlock. So I'm gonna get the floor torch next. Or well, that's a wood torch. It's longer burning. We're gonna get the floor torch, yeah. Let's see. I've got that. I don't have any stone with me, but I've got that. Yes, item broken. I know. I'm going to destroy and make a new one for 26 experience points. All right, it's not getting as good anymore. Let's try a torch again. Yeah, torch. Because that was like 105 it was giving me before. 105. So the torch gives you 105 points still for fiber and sticks. Yeah. Here. I mean, killing the wolves is pretty helpful too, but that's also good right there. Getting a bunch of fiber and sticks and just making a lot of torches to, you know, level up a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let's put this in before it spoils. Get some more of this going. The mission is done. Oh yeah. So once I got the wall all around it, because apparently, you know, it's not shelter unless you got walls. Like that makes me remember in like the forest that if you have anything open, like you decide, hey, I want to have these walls open so I can have a nice little lookout onto like the lake or something in the forest, it did not count as an enclosed structure, even though you could be like at the other end and completely enclosed. It was like you're not enclosed. So if it's raining, rain comes inside through the ceiling because it was not an enclosed structure. Even though you had a roof over your head, it was not an enclosed structure, and it just threw everything off. And for me, that really messed with the actual immersion when building a base. It did not sit right, because I mean yeah, if you're at the other end of the structure and you got a roof over your head, you got shelter. There we go. All right, got that. I am 2,300 something away. I can easily get that pretty quickly. 100 stone, 25 wood. You know what? Is it daytime? Get close? No, this is late at night. You know what? Was that a deer or was that the door? That was the door. At one point, it kind of sounded like a deer making a noise. I'm not seeing as much outsite on the ground around here like I have in the Outpost game save. So I'm done with the mission. For right now, I'm going to keep playing in this one just to like maybe get a little bit more practice in maybe tomorrow. But Saturday, I think I'll leave here and go to the next one, see what kind of stuff I get. I want to get a little more practice in before I get back into another just survival mode type situation. Let's see, how am I doing? I need 100 stone. You know what? I'm going over here. Tea bush. Yeah, I'm gonna have some tea at some point. You know, honestly, it's this stuff, like, the whole factor, again, of why I don't like this theme. I don't like the way they've done this is I basically have unlocked stuff I have no need for to complete the mission. So there's so much you could do unlocking-wise that is just pointless. Because you don't actually need it. And that takes away from the whole building and freedom type thing. Salty Films, your internet was down. Well, that sucks. Wolves, bears, and jags. Oh my. Yeah, that's not exactly getting me fired up and eager. This is still that thing where I'm like, you know, I don't get it. This does not feel right to me. You know what? I'm not even gonna risk it. Actually, if I'm about to do this, yeah, let's risk it. I want to see if I burn the house down by setting up a fire station in here instead. Like my little cooking setup goes inside. But yeah, I mean, I'm done. I technically can leave. And it didn't take that long. But the fact is, I don't want to do that. I don't want to leave that quickly. I don't want that to be the whole focal point through the game. I want to explore and build, and this is not set up for that. The game is not designed around that. And that's the most disappointing part of the game so far, is that it is gone in a different direction than what I would have thought it would be, especially based on how it looked. Oh, rabbit. I was wondering what it was. It wouldn't tell me what kind of creature it was. Well, I have an ugly house up here where I am safe from wolves. That might be a wolf. Nope. Chamois thing. This is it, you know, and I don't even have like a way to light this up inside without holding the torch. I bet I would throw the torch down on this and it would set the whole thing on fire. I bet it would do that. I'm not about to do that yet, but I might try to test that before I call it quits on this save. But yeah, we'll start the next mission Saturday. But, you know, I think long term, my time in this game is going to be spent more in the Outpost until they make it the ability to come back to an existing place over and over again. You find that spot you really like, you get that base you really like, and you just want to go back there again and again and build. Even if there's survival with bears and jaguars and wolves, oh my, you know, you just want to be able to come back and keep building and show off your fancy base. Not, oh, I'm done. Let's go. You know, I just don't, that's not how I want to do this. I want to have that freedom to keep going. And right now, this does that in very, very limited fashion. I guess that's a rabbit again. All right. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and back out. Just saved. Yes. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and call it. Let's bring Timmy out. He's been quiet tonight. Timmy. Oh. 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 There's a foot. There's a foot right there. Ah. Boy, you wrapped yourself up good. Oh. Ah. He like completely buried himself in it, twisted all the way around. And yeah. That's I feel like this is how it is for like ranchers when they have to like get the baby cow out of the mama cow because it's turned around or something. Oh. Oh. There's a Timmy head coming out. Sanchez, that was a mission, and I'm not liking the missions. I don't like that style. You know, it's like every single survival game I play is about like the freedom to the player to do what you want. You know, if you want to take your time to build, you can. And while Icarus gives me a bunch of time to get this done, like for that mission, it's still, I'm not a fan of that whole aspect. If I want to come back, I want to be able to come back. I don't want to be stuck, like abandoning something at the end and be like, because there's no point then in getting too involved with the building. You build for just the necessity of completing the mission. And that's not, I mean, that would be like Subnautica. You build just to get through to the point that you get your Cyclops, and from there you're pretty much done. You don't have any reason to build big bases. It's not how I like to play. I'd rather have that drawn out, you know, do whatever I want, keep playing kind of thing. Timmy has seen light more recently than a decade. He's like, it's cold outside. I want to be wrapped up and warm. Ain't that right, Timmy? Look. Arr. 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 You see it right there. Arr. I'll wake you up. I'll wake you up. Little eye injury is healing up. But yeah, I'm still, you know, for this game, I'm gonna say the biggest thing for me is it's not polished. It's buggy. It is horribly done in terms of performance. This is nowhere close to a 1.0. If this is considered 1.0, you can expect 2.0 being when the game is actually done. I'm going to say that. That's when the game will actually be done, is when it hits like a 2.0 type range. It is not at that normal level. There are early access games that are far better developed than this and cost a lot less than this. Beyond that, you know, if you want to play something that's got like kind of the Ark feel, but that whole like you do a mission and then you leave, you do another mission, you leave, then, you know, check it out. But I would say at the least give it till the end of the month. You know, they don't have it on sale right now. Based on how bad the reviews have been at the beginning, I would be shocked if this is not on the winter Steam sale. You know, that they start like the week of Christmas. I would be shocked if this is not on the winter sale for at least that 10% off, if not more, trying to get some more players to buy and join in to kind of help with the reviews, I guess. So I would say if you're looking to get it, you haven't got it yet, get it at the end of the month. Look to give them time to get some updates out. Because right now I'm not seeing too much in terms of what they said they were doing with the update. And you might get another discount on it. Timmy, you decide to join in. It's like, you want back under, don't you? Look, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. You want under? He said, yes, I want back under the covers. Let me back in. I mean, it's not that I don't like the game. It's I don't like the execution of the game. Let's put it that way. The game itself has a lot of potential, but they should have done this as early access. They should have said, this is early access. Bear with us. We are developing it, because it is definitely still an early access one. It's buggy. That is sad. You know, I'm hoping they can improve upon things and see that there's going to be a lot of players that the value is that long-lasting playtime, and potentially give us the option to be able to return back to like an existing one, even after the mission's over, after the timer's up. Say, you know what, I want to go back to that place. I like the base I had. And if not, I'm sure somewhere there's going to be an aspiring modder, an enterprising coder that turns around and says, here's a patch to disable the timer. And so if you find a spot you like it, you build a base you like, you want to stay there, you can disable the timer and give you, or not even disable the timer, something that lets you go back to an existing mission you've already done with the timer disabled. That would be perfect. I mean, the Outpost needs to have more to it, you know? Granted, I played the forest. I spent hours and hours building and harvesting trees, stuff like that. But then I also played the forest while I just went straight through and did the minimum, you know, just going with the realistic thing. And you know what? I did not build much. Doing that, going with the focus on it being realistic and trying to do the, like, just get through the story, I had no reason to build more than a small hut, which means there was no reason to have all the building aspects of the game. Same thing with this. There's no reason to have all the building aspects if you're basically only there long enough to do what you need to get the mission done. It ruins the reason for having all these cosmetics. There's no reason to have a ton of different options for that if you're not going to be able to stay there as long as you like and keep playing. Infraspace. I have not tried that one yet. Let me look. Oh, yeah, I saw that one. It's like, it's kind of like Satisfactory, but less of a wandering around on foot, more of just that, like, you're building infrastructure on like this planet. So yeah, it's a city builder. I mean, there's a certain degree I can handle those. Like Timberborn, I was okay with trying it out, just doing that. But I you know, Timberborn, I haven't played that in weeks. I haven't found any reason to do it. So I will be leaving Infraspace for a very lengthy amount of time, let them kind of get some work done and see what it turns into. But as it stands right now, I'm not interested in that game. It's on my list, but it's, you know, I've got enough games already in that style that I don't even care to play, that I'm not going to add another one to it. there's more content that's not just building. Oh, I get that, you know, Sanchez. It's the same thing in the forest. There's stuff in there that's not just building. But for me, as a player, and for a lot of players, a big part of it is the building and doing that. That's why people who play Ark like to go and collect the dinos and everything. If Ark was get this mission done and then get off the island, and then you start again on the island, you probably would have a lot fewer players on that, because they can't go and be like, I'm gonna build this big fortress, or I'm gonna build this underwater secret base. You know, it takes that open-ended feel that a lot of these games have, that you don't have to be pressured into a timeline. And Icarus loses that. You've got a timeline, and depending on the length of that timeline is how pressured you are just to get something done. And overall, that's not the way I like to play, you know? It's like Subnautica. Subnautica had a timeline where the bacteria killed you. You know, I'd be a little bit more pushed to cure myself than just building at the beginning. But, you know, it would make for a very different dynamic in the game if that was an effect of it. Fortunately, Subnautica would let you get around it, but, you know, with this, that's why I say they need to make changes to Icarus, where if you complete the mission and you just want to go back, let us go back. Let us go back to that spot, that prospect, and hang out in our base just to play. Even if it doesn't make a difference on our unlocks for some other prospect or something like that. You know, just let us go back just to play and have that free to do what we want fun. I mean, that's what it is. Yes, Outpost does that, but there's problems with Outpost stuff right now. There's a lot of problems with Outpost, as we've seen. You know, again, what is it? We're a little over time tonight, but we showed what I had done a little bit at the beginning in the Outpost, and we started a new game, and even with that, I have leveled up tonight in like 2 hours, or a little less than 2 hours. I've leveled up more than I did in the Outpost in 3 hours Saturday, a little over 3 hours, and what I've done another 3 hours since Saturday in the game. And it's like, you know, once they fix the problems, it'll be better, but there are significant problems right now with the Outpost side of the game. And yeah, also, you know, you mentioned earlier, Jenny, the plants like pumpkins and stuff. All my wandering around, I haven't seen any of that in the Outpost. So yeah, they need to flesh out the Outpost side more and get the bugs fixed with it, and that will be better. But it's still a case of, I hope they find a way to allow you to, outside the Outpost, to go back to the survival, the danger-oriented style, but not have that timeline. Maybe have one where, okay, you've completed all these missions, so now if you want, you could choose any of these spots and go and start another game with no timer. Maybe that. Just, you know, you completed all these missions in this area. Now you can go back to this area and do whatever you want in a spot. Pick a spot, no timer, free build, and you just go and do whatever you want. You know, you go to these other ones when you want to, and you can still go back to that other spot. You got your cabin by the lake if you want to do it. All right, thanks, Felonius. If you gotta go, then have a good night, and we will see you Saturday. Actually, you know what, Timmy? You can at least poke your head out a little bit. Hi. He's like, it's warm under here. Leave me alone. All right. So yeah, we'll do this again Saturday. We'll move on to the next mission, or missions, depends on how fast I get through those. Now that I'm getting familiar with stuff, I'm getting more comfortable with it. And again, you know, with the XP tracking correctly now and the online game mode, you know, I know all these tricks to go and do tons of stuff to get like fast experience points. You know, maybe Jenny, if she wants to, we could do that next stream. Right now, I still like the aspect of just being able to toy with it on my own, you know? Just digging in and being able to experiment with stuff myself. I'm still gonna play some more in this mission before Saturday if I have time. And then we'll do Saturday, and do, you know, the next one, and maybe, you know, whatever. We'll see what we can get through Saturday. But I think right now, ultimately, long term, I'll be playing the Outpost mode mostly. That'll be 99% of my game time is Outpost mode, especially once they fit stuff on it. And that's if I decide I want to play this versus some other game. Granted, once I finished playing the other night, I really haven't felt like coming back to this. It hasn't had anything that's made me want to play it yet. So, we'll see. Maybe they'll have an update this week to fix things. I think they should. But, yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Of course, we'll do it Saturday, like I said, with more of this. We're going to stick with this at least through the end of the month, I would say. I did play online MSG, Jenny, this time. Apparently, until they fix the offline stuff, I'm going to do the online version for now, even though it keeps popping up a connection loss for some reason, which is funny that I had no issues tonight like we had Saturday with it. Like, no graphics problems, no stuttering up. Like, my errors tonight are a tiny fraction of what it was doing Saturday. Don't know why that makes a difference, but yeah, they need to tweak some stuff significantly. Maybe we'll have an update this week, but right now, Timmy. Oh, you moved. Timmy! Say goodnight. Say goodnight. Look. Right there. Say goodnight. All right. Okay. Say goodnight. And, yeah, we'll see you all Saturday. Thanks for hanging out, and have a good night. Have a good Friday, and get ready for the weekend.